So empathy and reminding ourselves to be empathetic is the act of putting ourselves as much as we can in somebody's shoes at that moment. Okay? Putting ourselves in what they might be feeling, how they are processing something, how they're going through it. And we will not get close to how they're feeling. We have no idea. However, the act of trying to understand is powerful as we can make it. Caring, or remembering to take a step to do the behaviors of caring. All right? It's important. Empathy is what creates a lot of comfort, which creates a lot of trust. All right? A very good first step of being empathetic is paying attention to somebody's body language, vocal tonality, eye contact, and then what they're saying also. Okay? Reading between the lines. And guess what this entails? It entails something very hard to do, which make masters of charisma masters of charisma. Is starting to read between the lines of what they might be saying. When you get really good at empathy and paying attention to somebody, they might be saying one thing and meaning something completely different, right? That's the whole example of the like, yeah, I'm fine, when they're not, okay? I think we might have talked a little about this in the last class, and one very powerful way of doing that is reminding yourself to give someone, the way to think about it, give someone 100% for a few seconds. And that will ripple into you giving them more. And what I mean by 100% is like, Gabe, it's just me and you, man. Forget about everyone else in here. When you give them 100% for 2 or 3 seconds, you want to give them 100% for 5 seconds. Okay? So the idea of giving them 100%. Listening, it doesn't mean head nodding and telling them, giving them gestures. Just give someone 100%. All right? So empathy, again, when you are listening, listen without interrupting. Okay? Let someone finish. You can dig a little bit deeper with the questions of what happened, or little anecdotal reactions of, oh my God, if it's or at the higher points, or tell me more, or why is that? Okay? So digging deeper, there's no things you need to memorize there. You know how to ask for more information, but remembering to do that. And men, for all the men in here, don't automatically try to fix it, right? Unless you're problem solving with another person, unless you've been asked for advice. Don't give advice, and don't fix situations until you've established that you want to. If you're in a meeting where you're like, let's brainstorm and fix this problem, then you've already set the context. But if someone is like, oh my God, my boss is doing this and I hate it because blah, 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 right? Don't start coming up with ideas of, hey, maybe you should change to another department. Like, don't say, the person you're speaking to is very smart. People, as humans, we underestimate, we think they have not thought of the things we thought about. Okay? So listen when someone's venting.